found some time today to do a opening the box video for this device, the Cloner Alliance Box Pro. I'm doing it because there's not a lot of information available online about this device, especially not the way that I intend to use it, which is to use it as a way to record various HDMI devices, but also a little surprise inside. I think you're going to find it will record other than HDMI video sources. And then also, I want to use it to broadcast or be a capture device that I can put into OBS Studio. So we're going to find out if what is in the box will actually work to do those two things. But then later in a future video, I hope to describe how it works and if it works for my use case. So let's put it under the workbench lamp over here and see what's inside. And here's the box. Wow, the box seems really beat up and dirty. I'm kind of surprised by that, but it is. Let me just set this aside here a little bit. Obviously made in, if you can see that, made in China. Again, this has been sitting on my desk for about a week. I've not had an opportunity. It's interesting. It looks like it's just taped up with regular tape. That's pretty interesting. Looks like somebody grabbed some strapping tape and just put some tape on it. I sure hope this is not a return box, but let's see here. Let me go ahead and set the side. Now let's open this side. Let's go to this side right here. We will score that and put that to the side and open up our box. So again, very inexpensive and cheap packaging here, that is for sure. We've got just our basic brown box here. Let's go ahead and open that up and see what we have inside. All right, we have our basic instruction manual here. Cloner Alliance. This is very cheaply printed. Kind of surprising. Actually, the inside's better than I anticipated, though. That's not bad. See the directions here, how to set everything up, and they do show what I'm looking for, which is running the computer through to a computer. It looks like live streams with Windows PC is what it says there. Again, that's a little concerning. I'm hoping maybe I can figure that out with my Mac or Linux. We'll find that out. Worst case scenario, don't have to have it feed into OBS Studio. Sure would just makes things easier. Got a regular contact card here. Our need help if we need to do that. It does come with a remote, as you can see here. Let's take it out of the bag and see what we have. It's actually a nice little remote. Sticker's kind of shoddy. It's not even on there properly. And this is a little more than $100, so you would think they could at least get that on there. But the remote, other than that, seems like it's in pretty good shape. Batteries not included. Not included, I say. And I knew that going in, but it's just interesting. Batteries are not included. So you are not going to get batteries. I'll have to put those in. But the remote is designed for you to be able to control the device, make captures, do screen captures, change your aspect ratio. It has just a quick way to record, fast forward, because you can also do playback of video that you've recorded from this device into a TV if you would like to do that. So anxious to try that out. This is interesting. Some kind of microphone up and down. I guess that's the output for the line out. So that'll be interesting. Got a standard remote here. Remote, not a remote, power cable, standard power cable. And then let's go ahead and actually pull out the device itself. This is the Cloner Alliance. This is heavy. Now this feels like we've got some quality here, product. This is pretty heavy. You've got a top here. My understanding is when you plug it in, this will glow. In the next video, when I show how I'm using it, maybe we'll talk about that. On the front, we've got our IR reader, which already looks like it's all scratched up, which is not cool, man, not cool. And then we have a reset button here. We have our source that we can choose, our snapshot for, I think that is just, if we press it, we get a quick snapshot of what's on the image. And then we have record and stop right there. So you can do some basic controls from the device itself. On the back, you can see the red PCB on the inside there. I'm not going to pull this thing apart. Here you can see the Cloner Alliance information on the back, and of course, the proudly made in China. On the other side, we have a line in, line out, and a mic. What you are supposed to be able to do is, as you're watching something, you can narrate. So let's say you're a gamer. What you would be able to do is plug your game device into this, go to like OBS Studio or just record, but also have a microphone in so that you can narrate what you're playing. And then we have a USB storage, which I think we can plug up to a 64 gigabyte USB storage on this for storage of the video that we're recording. On the back here, we have our in for our power supply right here. We have our HDMI in. We have another HDMI in and then an out. So we have good opportunities to do some interesting configurations, which are, again, explained in our handy dandy manual. So here, what they're recommending is you can put video player 1 in, video player 2, and you can switch between the two, which honestly, that's the real reason I wanted it, because it had so many great inputs. You could do a lot of different configurations the way it is, so we will try that out. Let's see what else is in the box here. Let's go ahead and move this out. And let me get these into view for you so you can see what we have so far. And looks like this is the other thing. I was really happy about this. I do a lot of retro computer hacking around and playing. I have a couple of Commodores here, but with the standard old RCA audio and video in, I will be able to record, that's the plan, video out from like a Commodore 64, an old Atari 8-bit, any of those. Also have the RGB old, what are these, CMKY, I think is what they call them, connectors. But you can also go out to RGB or VGA cable. So if you want to go pure old school RGB out on a device, you can do that. So this cable right here is worth its weight in gold because it connects to the HDMI. This is one of the things, even if I can't get this thing working with OBS Studio, the fact that I can record from all those old devices I may have around is worth its weight in gold. So thanks for that. Looking forward to trying that. We also have inside a standard USB cable, which is nice that they actually include a standard USB cable, because that will be handy. And then we have a micro USB to USB. There is everything that is included in the Cloner Alliance Pro, or in my case, the Cloner Alliance HDML Cloner Box Pro. So that's what's inside. And again, hopefully in another video, I'll share a couple of the ways that I'm trying to use it and give you some general thoughts to see if it's really worth the 140 bucks. But so far, pleased with what I've seen. Some shoddy stuff inside, but if it works, if this thing will just work, it'll be a great device. So thanks for watching this video of opening up this box. And again, stay tuned, and hopefully in a week or so, I'll have a video that shows how I'm using it and if it was worth the purchase.